With William Hill, everyone is guaranteed a return on the first race of the Cheltenham Festival. William Hill, the home of betting.
Probably any power in the mare's hurdle would look the best at this point. And she's doing everything right at home. She needs to keep doing everything right. But, you know, going on a straight form thing, you'd have to say she would have the best chance.
Well, Don Polly in the 4 mile is the one I'd like the most, but I think Annie's in great form. You know, we've had no holdups with her since Christmas. She looks great. I thought she ran a cracker in Cheltenham last year. She's kind of gone under the radar this year because she hasn't ran. But I'd be disappointed if she didn't make amends for last year. And I'm very excited to see Duvan in the Spring Novices. You know, his potential at the minute is limitless, as of now anyway.
Well, and Labby Surge would be a nice one because that would just get the pressure off the back, and you can, I don't say enjoy it more, but it's amazing how it goes once if you can get a winner early on. It does make the whole thing an awful lot easier. It's horrible going into day 4 with a clean sheet.
I'm very keen on the chances of Ned Stark for the Alan King team. He's a young, progressive, staying chaser who jumps and travels well, and I do not think the handicappers got to grips with him. Incidentally, he runs off a mark of 143, which is the same rating as Benslem went off for the yard a few seasons ago. So Ned Stark is my Cheltenham banker.
I'm at Willie Mullins' yard in County Carlow, so I better make one of his horses my banker. I strongly suggest Don Polly in his chosen target, one of the novice chases.
My banker of Cheltenham 2015 is Martin Keithley's Any Currency, who goes in the Glenfarclas handicap chase, better known as the Cross Country. He won his last start. He was a brilliant second in this last year, and that was against Balthazar King. There's no Balthazar this year, and there's nothing like him either, so I think it represents a very, very good chance for Martin Keithley's Any Currency to get his name on the festival score sheet.
A value pick, a Demi in the Potemps, one of about 20 on my shortlist, but watch him last time at Musselburgh. It's fair to say he's one of the biggest eye catchers of the year. He can get you off to an absolute buster in that one.
My banker for the entire festival is not an Irish horse, it's an English horse. I really fancy Zarkandar in the World Hurdle. I think this year Paul Nicholls has laid him out for the race. This is his ultimate aim. Last year was just an afterthought, I thought, with Zarkandar. I think it's a much, much worse race than last year. The first and second from last year are obviously not in the race. I think Zarkandar, they will have learned an awful lot from the long walk at Ascot. He needs to be played late, and if he hits the front on the run-in, or maybe at the last, if Noel Feely can time his challenge to perfection, I think he's the best horse in the race, and I think Zarkandar will win.
I would like to think it was Holywell, obviously. You know, he's in great shape with himself, and it would be nice to win another Gold Cup, but I'm sure everybody else is thinking the same way, but I'm sure he won't let us down.
I think the best bet, and I think it's a horse that is Silvagnac Conti. He's got all the form in the book. He's definitely the one to beat. But everything else behind him, with the cheek pieces on, I think he's got a great chance.